Hey guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt. I'm actually outside in what used to be our porch in the room that my dad is actually building on to the back of our house. Well, actually, he's not building on, he's just enclosing it. So, yeah, I'm in front of a green wall that he has prepped and is ready. You know, he's got to sand a few things and then paint, and the room is almost basically done, minus some wall plates and stuff. So, I've digressed, as per usual. I'm going to be doing a huge haul here. Now, these are things that have either been sent to me or money that was given to me to buy certain things or to pay for certain things, or just little things I've picked up here and there. And one part of this haul is actually not even here yet, and it was ordered 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to go ahead and do this now. Everything that I'm discussing will be linked in the description box if you want to check it out, as well as what I paid for it and all of that kind of information. So I have a Ulta box here, and then this is a basket that I've had sitting on my counter. Now, some of these things I picked up like a week ago, some of them I picked up 2 weeks ago, some of them were sent to me for review, and some of them I've used, like the palettes. So I guess we'll get into the first item. This was part of my Morphe order. I did get the Morphe Such a Gem palette. This is the 39S. It is absolutely beautiful. I have done 5 looks with it so far, as well as a swatch video, and so I will leave those linked down below as well. I will probably put one up here in the cards, and then I'll link everything else. I also picked up 3 brushes while I was on the Morphe site. I picked up E36, M149, and M2500, and here is what they look like. Hello, focus. This one here is so super tiny, it's not even wanting to pick up on the camera, the center one here. So I picked up, like I said, the 3 brushes. These were things that were listed in Annette's video. If you are not familiar with her channel, I will link it down below, or the video, I'll link her video down below from Annette's Makeup Corner. She has a video where she talked about like brushes that she uses for her small eyes, and these were just some of the ones that I could find on Morphe's website that were synthetic, because I have I have one of their natural hair brushes and one of their synthetic brushes, and the natural hair one tore the snot out of my skin. So I didn't want to get one of those. I made sure that these were synthetic. Now, for drugstore stuff, my Walmart is getting rid of anything that's Physicians Formula. So when I went last time, I saw an entire row, like somebody had opened a case of these things and put them out. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Kit. This is their Muru Butter Box, or Muru Baby Butter Box. It comes with a bronzer, a blush, and this is in bronzer, and then their blush is in Natural Glow. The highlighter is Pearl, and then they have an eyeshadow kit in here, a duo, which is in Barefoot and Brazil and Sundown, and then they have the lip product down here, which is their butter lip cream and Beijos, B-E-I-J-O-S, Beijos, and then they have the perfume. Now, I don't even use the perfume in the box that I have, the light medium kit, so I will probably be listing that one as well as the other one on my Depop store for sale. I'm not going to use these at all, or the highlighter right now, because I already have the kit, and my kit has the blush, the highlight, and the powder, and I own the Pearl highlighter separately. So the only things that are really new to me here are the eyeshadow duo and the lipstick, and to buy those separately would cost as much as this cost me, because there's the price right there. It cost me $7 for this kit. This retails for $15. It's like $14.99 or something like that. So I picked it up for $7. I thought it was a steal. The next item that I got was the Maybelline The Falsies Flare. Now, I got the original Falsies mascara. It's actually what I'm wearing right now, as a, like, we'll send you this if you post about it on your social media and leave a review for it. So I did. I got it for free. It's like an $8 mascara, so I picked this one up. This is a different version. This is their flared version, so the brush is a little bit different than the one I've got, and the one I have is drying out. I've had it for a while, so I needed to replace it anyways. Now I noticed that I don't know how much longer I will have my ColourPop brow pencil that somebody gave me. It's a perfect match for my eyebrows, but because like if you wind it up, you can't wind it back down, so I'm like very sparing with how I wind it up. I went ahead and picked up 2 brow products when I was at Walmart as well. This is from CoverGirl. This is their Easy Breezy Brow Micro Fine and Define. This is in Rich Brown or 107. So I picked this up. Hopefully it doesn't pull like super red on me. I did try and look at some reviews from other YouTubers before I went to make sure. And then I also picked up the Wet n Wild. This is a retractable brow pencil. This was before everything hit the fan with Wet n Wild, but to be honest, I don't care. I read what they said. I've read what the PETA website says. I've read what the Leaping Bunny people say. I've read Cruelty for Kitties statement on Wet n Wild, and I honestly don't know who to believe. So I'm just... I just bought it. I haven't opened it yet. I could feasibly take it back, but it was like $2 or $3. This is in medium brown. It's 624A. So it has a spoolie on one end. I haven't even like opened the box yet. So it's like triangular shaped on one side, and then you have a spoolie on the other. So that will be nice to try out as something new. And I'm almost out of my Chala Clear Brow Gel. I love that stuff. It is nice. It holds my brows naturally. It's not crunchy. It like if the wind blows, my eyebrow's not going to be standing up and then stuck straight out or whatever. I'm not going to have one of those like something about Mary moments with my eyebrows. The Anastasia Brow Gel I don't really care for. It is super crunchy and super hard in my brows, and it's actually very difficult to remove from my brows. Feels like I've put hairspray in them, like extra hold firm hairspray. So I found this from e.l.f. This was also $2. It says Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. But to be honest, I don't know that I would use this on my lashes. I would just use both sides to put it in my brows. And it looks like it's the same ingredients for both sides of it, so why not? So for $2, I figured it was worth a shot. This I'd actually shown in another video that I did with the cotton candy makeup look. This is the Maybelline Master Holographic Prismatic Highlighter. This is in shade 100. They also have one that's in shade 50. This is a beautiful, if I can get it open, it's like a pink to purple shifting highlighter. It's got like blue iridescent glitter in it. Gotta cover my face up in order to show it to you. It's absolutely stunning. So I went ahead and picked that up. It was like $3 or $4. But I've already used this once in a makeup look, but I haven't used it since. And then these were sent to me by e.l.f. Through the Influencer website to review. I have Fair Warm and Fair Beige. They're both too light for me, which I was shocked. I am wearing it mixed right now with my Physicians Formula Concealer Twins one. It is very drying on the skin. I do have to warn you about that. If you have dry skin like I do, this probably isn't going to be a very good product for you because of just how drying that it is on my skin. But the coverage on these things is fantastic. And for $5, I could easily go out and pick up a darker shade. And they come in a cool undertone, a warm undertone, and a neutral undertone. And the neutral does pull a little pink on me, but that's because I am a warm yellowish green undertone. So it was nice to get these to try out. Now onto the Ulta Order. I had, well, the Morphe palette was purchased with money that my friend Philip sent me. He sent me money to get Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, which I just got an email today, which is, I'm actually recording this on May 31st, so I could put all this stuff away before the beginning of the month rolls around and I start doing my my June Shop My Stash. So Phil sent me money to do whatever I wanted to with to help my channel. I wanted to get the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. I've also wanted to try out BoxyCharm, so I signed up for Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. I bought 3 months of the BoxyCharm subscription, which is like ended up being $19 and change a month for 3 months in a row. And I placed the order from on Morphe's website, and I had a little bit of money left over, which is where the drugstore stuff came from. And one of my other friends said, please don't mention my name, but I wanted to wish you a happy belated Mother's Day. I know that you have difficulty with your mom and you lost custody of your kids, and that whole, they know my backstory. So, and they went through some of it with me. So they understand that I don't have a job. I don't have any income. Yes, I'm looking for work. So they wanted to help me out. So what I ended up doing was They wanted a way to buy some things for me that would be used for me and specifically me, or that would be used on my YouTube channel, but I wouldn't use the money for like things that they don't really agree with, or that I wouldn't like, that the money wouldn't go somewhere like to groceries or something like that. They wanted me to have something specific that was like personal for me, things that I've wanted, something that I've like looked at for a while that I've really wanted, or something that I've mentioned several times that I've wanted. So they had me put things into my Ulta shopping cart that I wanted. I changed my password on my Ulta website login. I gave them the login information, and they went through the shopping cart. They did remove a couple of things on it because they gave me like a price limit, and they said, okay, pick out whatever you want up to a certain amount of money. And I said, okay, fine. So I went in there and I ended up adding like a few extra things, and I said, okay, I added some extra stuff. If you don't want to pay for those items, just click on the save for later. And that's what they ended up doing. So the majority of the items that I got were, I mean, everything in here was something that I wanted, or is like a replacement or a repurchase kind of thing. So that's where this order comes from. This is the ginormous original main size. Hello, you're popping out the bottom. Keep your pants on. The Peter Thomas Roth. This is the anti-aging cleansing gel. This stuff is amazing. It helps heal breakouts. I have the 2-ounce bottle of this that I've been using for like months. The first 2-ounce bottle that I had lasted me like 9 months to go through it. So 8.5 ounces of this is going to take me quite a while, because a little goes a long way. I literally use like a dime size amount on my face to wash it, but it does help with my acne breakouts, helps keep acne at bay. I've noticed that my skin doesn't feel quite as dry when I'm using this product. So this was something that has been on my like wish list for like ever. I've talked about it in several videos. I've done several comparisons with this and other products, but I'm absolutely ecstatic that I could get a full size of this product. The next is another skincare item. This is the Ultra Repair Skin from the First AB. I got a sample of the regular Ultra Repair Cream, the unscented version, from an Ipsy Glam bag. It did amazing things to my skin, makes my face feel like a baby's bottom, like super smooth, very hydrating, doesn't feel greasy. I can put it on even over makeup and not have issues with it. So I was gonna get just a full-size tub of this, but then I saw the dual pack, and one of them is in vanilla citron and the other one is just the normal unscented fragrance. So for 20 bucks for 2 of these, whereas the 2 ounce is like $16, I was like, I'm getting 4 ounces for 20 bucks. That's a pretty good deal. So, did I say 20 ounces? 4 ounces for 20 bucks. I can't remember. So, I got this. I can't wait to use it, because the little sample tube of the Ultra Repair Cream that I have in my bathroom that I've been using since I got it from Ipsy, I think in April. I've been using it like every day since then, and a little goes a long way. Like a pea-size amount covers my entire face. And I use it twice a day, every day, and I love it. So it's very moisturizing for my dry skin, doesn't feel overhydrating, it doesn't feel greasy, doesn't feel sticky or tacky. I can put it on and then put makeup right on over it, or I can put it on over makeup and it doesn't move my makeup. It's amazing. So I was excited to get this. The next item is one that I tested out. I actually sprayed it on my arm and let it sit for like almost 30 hours before I had a shower to see what it would do. This is actually the Ulta Beauty SPF 50 Broad Spectrum Sunscreen Rose Water Setting Spray. Now, I figured it would smell like rose. It does not. It smells kind of minty, and it doesn't smell like sunscreen at first, but the longer you wear it, the more it smells like sunscreen. Yeah, just smelling it through here, it smells like alcohol and mint. I haven't done any research into the ingredients on this yet. Now I can't put it back together. I'm always breaking stuff. Yeah, alcohol denate is the first ingredient, so that's not good. But there is rose flower water in here. Oh, spearmint. That's what I'm smelling, the spearmint leaf oil. There's green tea in here, aloe juice powder, aloe leaf juice powder. There's tocopherol acetate in here, which is a vitamin E acetate. It's a synthetic form of that. Polyester 8? There's polyester in here. Ooh. Okay, so I haven't used this on my face yet because I'm still healing from breakouts from a primer and another sunscreen, so I'm scared. But I will definitely get this tested out. The next item is the Juvia's Place palette. I've wanted Juvia's Place palettes for over a year now. They were just a little out of my price range. I could get a BH palette for about half of what some of these palettes go for. This is originally $20. It was on sale for $16, and it's beautiful. I have swatches of it on my arm. I have played with it. I'm sporting 2 makeup looks from this palette, as well as the swatches on my arm that you can't see because I wasn't filming this direction. I was filming another direction. So anyways, I've already done the swatch video for this, and I've done 2 looks with this palette so far. It is absolutely beautiful. And some of the shadows in here feel like they're wet. Like when you go to stick your finger in them or apply them with a brush from the palette to your eye, it literally feels like you're putting a wet brush over your eye. It is crazy. So I'm super excited. I love the 2 looks that I did. I had already had like 2 or 3 looks in mind when I opened this up just to look at it, but then I swatched it. Let me see if I can move over a little bit so you can see the swatches. I swatched it and I was like, oh no, we're gonna do like a whole watermelon vibe with this one look. So I did. The next item is a repurchase. This is the Kiss Lash Strip Adhesive. This is actually the only lash glue that I have been able to use that does not cause my eyes to swell shut. It is their one that says aloe. It is 100% latex and formaldehyde free. And if I can get the camera to pick up on that instead of me. There you go. It says formaldehyde free and latex free. The one that I have is like a year old, and it's starting to like feel different when I put it on my lashes and apply lashes with it. So I figured it was about time to buy another one. Now I only have a couple items left. I got the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in light sand. Light sand is actually a perfect match to my skin color. I got the sample size of it in a Ipsy Glam bag, and I've been using that. I do have Fair. This is their warm undertone. I haven't even opened it yet. So this is the warm undertone one, and my hand is lighter than my skin on my face because I was using that Mario Badescu cleanser and it caused my face to darken. So this is actually a perfect match for my face shade. And then another item that I had gotten in an Ipsy Glam bag that I actually enjoy, it's a foundation. Shocker for me, a foundation. I picked up a foundation. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 15. This is in the shade Fair Sand. This foundation, when I put it on, it is full coverage on me. It blurs out any imperfections. It looks amazing on my skin. I can wear it for 16 plus hours and it still looks like it did when I first put it on. It's not like super drying. It works very well on my skin. And I really enjoy how it works. Oh, it has a little seal. So this is actually a perfect match for my face. I did get a sample of this in an Ipsy Glam bag, and I was shocked at not only how when you put it on, it feels like you're putting on like a mousse foundation, kind of like slippery like a mousse foundation, but it dries to like a powder finish. So like I don't have foundation on right now. I actually wore it in the video I recorded yesterday. But like you can do this and it feels like a light powder finish on your skin. It doesn't transfer. Like I could wear a black shirt, black long sleeve shirt, and do this on my face with the shirt and not have transfer off. And I'm talking like swiping it down the side of your face. You won't have transfer coming off onto your shirt unless you're like rubbing super hard, and then, well, why would you do that with makeup on? So, I can lay down in bed with this when I'm not feeling good and not have marks on my pillows. The foundation wears super well. I do notice about 14 to 15 hours in, my face does look a little dry, so I have to add some extra moisture to my skin. Then that's usually when I'll pick up one of my hydrating like rose sprays and spray my face. But other than that, this stuff is amazing. Now, there was a free gift with purchase with that, and this is the Tarte Found Sealer. It's called Babasu or something like that. And the lightest shade that they had left, because when I initially set everything in the cart, I had a different shade in there and it was much lighter, but this is in 42N Tan Neutral. I could probably get away with using this as like a bronzer shade because it is super, super dark. I even tried mixing it with the e.l.f. concealer. Like yesterday, I tried a little bit of it. Let's see if I can... There it is there on my hand, if my camera will focus. So this is Fair Sand or Light Sand in the Shape Tape, and then this is the Tan Neutral, the 42N. It does look a little red, but all in all, I think it'll work like for darkening things, or I can probably like dot it on here and use it as like a cream contour kind of thing. And it was free, so I thought it was going to be bigger than this, but I'm okay with the size of it. It hasn't given me any problems with it. Like I said, I used it yesterday to mix them with the e.l.f. concealer because the e.l.f. concealer is so light. But the e.l.f. concealer and this did not play well. They're both very drying formulas, very matte formulas, and yeah, they didn't like each other. So that was definitely a lesson learned. But the e.l.f. concealer does play well with the Shape Tape, so I can mix it with that, and it's not quite as bright. And then there's the, let's see if I can show you the shades next to my face. The light sand is just a little bit darker than my skin on my face. But when I blend it out and everything, it doesn't look too bad. So anyways, that is everything for this haul. Now I get to go put everything away, and I will do a live stream. It's like midnight. I mean, it's midnight and I'm recording this. But I will be putting everything away so that tomorrow, aka today, when I do my Shop My Stash, everything will already be in my collection, so I don't have to worry about, you know, did I record it? Did I talk about it? That kind of thing. And whenever my BH order gets here, I will do just a strictly unboxing of my BH Cosmetics haul and stuff like that. I cannot believe it has been 2 weeks since I placed that order and it hasn't arrived yet. I did get all 3 of the mini Zodiac palettes that I had launched since I bought the first 3, and I'm really surprised that I don't have it. It was like 3 days after or 2 days after I placed the order, it said that it had been fulfilled in the warehouse, which is pretty normal for BH. I order on one day, and then usually the next day by 4 o'clock or the day after by 4 o'clock my time, because they are in California, it says that it's been fulfilled, and then it's usually here within 3 or 4 more days. So usually within a week of me placing an order, I already have my order, and here it is 2 weeks, and it says fulfilled on the website, but it hasn't left California. So I don't know what's going on with that, but when I do get it, I will be doing an unboxing and haul on that again. Everything that I've talked about in this video will be linked down below. And if you're interested in the Physicians Formula perfume, I know people sell them individually on like Depop or whatever, but I don't care for the fragrance. It makes me sneeze. And so I will be selling the one out of this kit, and I will be selling the one out of the other kit that I bought a while back. So if you're interested in buying the perfume, then please let me know. I can send you like a Cash App or a Venmo like request for the money, and then I'll ship it out first class in a bubble wrap or something like that. I'll probably bubble wrap the shit out of it. So anyways, I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. Hopefully you guys have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will see you later.